we're going left.
Okay.
And we were talking about what to do with my left hip. You really wanted me to get my left hip not,
Inserted.
yes, inserted. So explain that to me right now while I'm standing here so I can pretend I'm on my horse. Tell me, I'm going left.
Okay, so you're going left, and your horse, just like we saw in the lunging, pushes into your left leg with the rib
Yep,
cage by nature.
yep,
What that does is it pushes your left hip up
okay,
and your right hip down
right,
because the right becomes concave because the left is convex. So,
okay,
you, like a teeter-totter, you drop your right hip down,
right.
which
So,
makes your left leg not move the horse off the left side because your right hip is down and your weight aids are the most powerful aids you have. That's why it's so important to sit in the middle, right?
right, but
Right.
sometimes when you say inserted, I don't know if I should push it forward or
No,
what. I'm afraid that okay,
no. It's that your hips are not level.
okay. So
So
just
your
sit
left
more
hip,
on the left hip
right, the left
when
hip
you
is
say that.
high. You could be sitting on it, but it's higher than the right because of the horse's imbalance.
Okay, so let's just say that. Say I'm sitting on my left hip, but it's still high. So do I need to pull back my left shoulder?
No, you need
Okay.
to put the back of your left thigh more on the saddle and loosen your left leg because when the horse pushes into your left leg
It
and
makes it
pushes your
tight.
left hip up, you instinctually, as a human being,
Do
tighten your
this.
left leg against that, which
Okay.
keeps your left hip up. So for
Okay.
me, I think of I roll my thigh away, the front of the thigh away. I put the back of the thigh on the saddle, and I think of taking my left, that big hip bone in the front,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I open that
Okay.
towards the horse's tail to insert me more on my left seat bone down.
Okay. Okay.
Okay? But you have to
Because
loosen the leg or it won't work.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So if my leg is shrinking up because he's laying on my left leg, and then I get my leg into him because he's laying on my left leg, all I'm doing is putting more weight in the set. I'm lifting up and gotcha because my
Right.
leg
Your
is
left leg
getting
isn't going to
short.
work because
Yeah.
technically your right hip is down and your left hip is up. I don't care if you're sitting on the left hip. If they're not level, it doesn't convey to the horse. Right. Adjust the reins. What you got? You still have a left pushing in problem, which means your left thigh
Yeah.
is going to want to come in.
Yeah.
Look at the conversation we had, your question on the ground, which was an excellent one. That's what I mean by inserting. It means the left hip is up and the right hip is down. And you've got to open the left thigh to get the left hip down. Nice. There you go. Nice. Theory matters, right? If you
Yep.
understand the premise of what you're doing, it's much easier to execute it. Because it's
Yeah.
hard enough to make our body do the opposite of what it naturally wants to do as a human
Yeah.
being.
Yeah.
It's one thing if people could understand everything you think is going to work is not. I'm sorry. It's just the way
Right.
it is. And,
Right.
you have to adjust for it if we care how the horse feels when we ride.
Yeah.
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 I do. I want a friend. I don't want a pissed off 1,000-pound animal. I'm too old for that shit.
No, and that last lesson was great because we really focused on that, and so I've just been trying
Yeah.
to. As soon as I feel my leg go, like
Yep.
that,
Yep.
I just try to lengthen it
But
and
it's the
relax it.
thigh because when the
Yeah.
horse pushes into the left leg, instinctually you roll the thigh forward to brace
Yeah.
against it.
Yeah.
And you have to override that. So it's not put the leg down, it's make sure the back of the thigh is on the saddle.
Okay.
And now we're talking. So
Okay.
that left thigh must stay open if we
Okay.
want the horse to move off the left leg. And here's why. It goes back to the video I posted with, the natural tendency of the horse. They push into pressure. So if
Yeah.
you provide pressure, they're going to push into it. If you
Right.
open up and you say, I'm not engaging, but move away and then open up, then they get the memo.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they're
Nope.
horses. They're going to do
Yeah.
horse things, unless we
Yeah.
explain it in a way they can understand. They're just going to struggle. Nice. Good. Where's your whip? Is it the inside?
You want it on the inside or outside?
I do. How want it on the inside. Because now I want to try to send it around like you did on the lunge, as long as you keep the left thigh open and you don't
Okay.
let the neck turn and you don't succumb and you stay, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good
Yeah,
job. See,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
you inserting your left hip. What you just did there, opening your
Uh-huh.
thigh, that's
Hmm.
inserting the hip. And look what your horse did. He came
Yeah,
more in front of you. Because
yeah.
we have to be the fulcrum on the left, but we can't be the supporter on the left. Because if we
Okay,
support and tighten the leg, the horse says, oh, something to push into. So it's like we
okay,
have to be there to turn around, but say go away.
okay.
And then, yes, like that. Very nice. Hmm. Nice energy.
Yeah,
Open the thigh every time. Yep. Every time he pushes into your leg, you got it. Now a little leg. Open the upper leg when you close the lower leg. Nice. Now we're talking. Look at
okay.
that. Back to front. Relax. Deep breath. Don't let your chest collapse back. Chest up. Fill up your lower back. Yeah, right. That's the other part of the female body we have to be careful of, because we get on our seat bones and then we bring our chest back and hollow our back.
Yeah, you're right.
Men don't do that.
No, they
They
don't.
just don't. They're not set up that way. Relax. Open the left eye all the time. Unstick it. Yep. Insert the hip. That's what I mean by insert.
Okay, got it.
Now
I
left
knew there
leg.
had to be something that would
Yep.
help it just click so
Yeah.
I wasn't
Right. And
second
see the
guessing what I
left
was supposed to do.
when you push with the left leg, it changed the horse.
Yeah,
And
completely.
it's like seat bone and heel. Between the seat bone and the heel, there's not much going on. I mean, the calf is
Yeah,
near, but if that thigh is not open, the leg will not lift the back. It's just
yeah,
mechanics.
yeah.